Hi, and welcome back. Thanks for joining me today. Today we're going to talk about a journal technique that I'm going to teach you in this training that will help you to find balance and peace in your mind and your body. This technique can sometimes be found on the internet under the name of PIES: physical, intellectual, emotional, and spiritual. So this isn't my brainchild. This is something that's been out there for a long time, and several yoga teachers use it in their teacher trainings. It's an opportunity for people to get an awareness of what's going on in their physical, intellectual, emotional, and spiritual bodies. When people understand that we typically spend all of our time in our head, we're so rarely truly connected to the physical body and the breath, then we start to realize why we find ourselves suffering so much. Suffering is the misperception of separation. And if I look at my body or my thoughts or my emotions and I say that they aren't what I think they're supposed to be, then I've created some sort of separation here. And it's always a misunderstanding. PIES helps us to identify how we're feeling in each of our energetic bodies each and every day if we'd like, and that helps us to find more balance and connection to each one of these bodies. It makes sense. When I start asking myself how I feel in my physical body, I start to develop a relationship with my physical body. I can hear it more clearly when it tries to communicate with me. Now, we don't need to take things to extreme. We don't need to be so far to the right or the left that we miss the purpose of life. The purpose of life is to awaken into your enlightened state of being. And through the process, there are things that we like and we dislike. We don't need to take away all polarity overnight. Rather, just come back to a more balanced, grounded state of being. PIES helps us to do that. Every time you use PIES as a journaling technique, you are checking in with each energetic body just to get an idea of where that particular energetic body is that day. You can do this multiple times throughout the day just in your mind's eye, but when we journal, we can also uncover limiting beliefs or judgments we've placed on ourselves that are holding us back. And we can use these journaling techniques you're going to be learning to find more balance by letting go of things that are keeping us in old patterns that really don't serve us anymore. Yoga is about a lot of things. It's about unity at the end of the day. When we use our practice to find our wholeness, we can really begin to bask in the experience of samadhi in a realized way. It's really beautiful. I invite you to take time to use this system, checking in with your physical body, your intellectual body, your emotional body, and your spiritual body. Ask yourself how you feel at that moment, and then ask yourself how you're going to support yourself in that moment. If you identify that there's a limiting belief or a judgment that's coming up, apply compassionate self-forgiveness. Note the judgment. Ask yourself if it's true, knowing that the only thing that is true is that you are a spiritual being in a human experience. Everything else is perception. You can forgive yourself for buying into the idea that that limiting belief or judgment was true, and you can let go of any attachment you have around that that's holding you into behavioral patterns that might be holding you back or causing suffering. As always, if you need any help along the way, please don't hesitate to reach out. We want you to succeed in finding balance in your life, and we want it to be multifaceted. We're here to help you. We have coaches and yoga therapists that are happy to support you at any time. If you ever need anything, don't hesitate to reach out. As you continue to move through these practices, I highly encourage you to take care of yourself. Notice if you need to drink a little bit more water, or maybe you need to go to bed a little earlier. When we work with integrating our aspects into wholeness to create balance in our life, we can exhaust ourselves. and sometimes it's good to take breaks. Thank you for sharing your journey with us. Be well.